Hello everyone and welcome back. This is Danny Code and this is going to be a video on T-junctions in Mashinky. And what prompted me to make this video was a user comment, and what they said, let's just look at it here. What they said was that using the chain signal here for traffic coming in to the T-junction was not needed. We can just use a block signal and it will work just the same. And I have to admit, they were right. So thank you for that comment, and thank you for pointing out my error of thinking there. And yeah, so thanks. But my theory was that using a chain signal here would prevent a train from coming in to the T-junction when it had no place to go after exiting the T-junction. So if it came into the T-junction, it would just kind of stay here, or it would interrupt other traffic in the T-junction trying to go through, basically. And I wanted to prevent that. So that was why I was using the chain signals here. So in this video, I wanted to explore other options for problematic T-junctions like this one. This T-junction, just as a side note, this T-junction was one of the ones that I had made in kind of halfway through my one-way stations playthrough, my Mashinky playthrough, and it's notoriously bad. I mean, it's so bad that every time in that playthrough when I got a, those notifications you get on the side, like 5 or 6 trains are stopped at these signals for an awful long time, you might want to do something about it. This was usually the T-junction that was the culprit. So with that in mind, I want to explore other ways to prevent this train or any incoming train to a T-junction from entering it when it doesn't have any place to go after it enters it. So I want just traffic just to move through it, basically. And as you can see here, I have 3 trains stopped. I have 1 train stopped coming into the T-junction, and I have 2 trains stopped on the exits here of where this train would possibly go. I know for a fact that it's going to go to the left here, but it may also go, I mean, some trains may also go to the top here. Anyways, so as you can see, the chain signal here is green, right? We want that to be red in this situation, right? So this train's coming in, it has no place to go after it exits the T-junction, so we want this to be red. Now, the first thing that I thought of was that, and this is why this is green, is because this signal here is green. Even though this one's red, this is going to still be green. So if one option after a chain signal is free, the chain signal will be green. If both options are red, the chain signal will be red. So I thought, well, okay, so the chain signal, a chain signal here would be red because this one is red, and that would effectively make this one red as well. So what I thought to do first, right, is go ahead and kill those and then put in chain signals in their place like that. And that works, for the most part. And that does exactly what I thought was going to happen in the first place. However, this solution is not perfect for even more problematic T-junctions, and I'll show you why. So I'm going to move this train here past the exit signal of this. Come on, train. Get it moving. Right, and that'll turn those green here. Alright, so now, again, we're green, so this train, and I know exactly where it's going to go. It's going to go this way, so I'm going to start it up and let it go. And maybe you can predict what will happen. So this train now is going to go, if I actually start it, this train is going to go and then it's going to stop here. Right, it's going to stop right before the signal. And what's going to happen is if that train is more than 1 car long, it's going to block the rest of the traffic in the T-junction, and that's something we do not want. Okay, so let's stop both of these. Well, actually, let's start this one again. So I want now this one to move up past this signal and then occupy this block here. And I'll show you kind of what I thought. And again, this is going to be just for problematic T-junctions like this one here. Right. So I'm going to go ahead and manipulate the exit signals here. So it'll have a buffer between these signals here in the T-junction and the exit signal, so that buffer will be able to handle one of any of the trains that I have on my rails. Basically, I keep my trains to 8 tiles long or less. So if I count out here, let's just delete this signal, right? So if I count out, oops, nope, that's not the button I wanted. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops, wait, count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then one more. Now, if we put a signal here, although we already have one here, let's put one here. Whatever, right? And then just get rid of this one. It's okay. Now we have a buffer zone. So as you can see, let's get these trains out of the way. Get everybody moving. And you're already started. Okay. Come on, trains. I should probably speed this up a little bit, right? Get out of the way. Alright, so as you can see, if there's a train here in this buffer zone, and this like it's parked in this block here, a train will stop here effectively and not block up the rest of the traffic in the T-junction if it's going to go that way. Right. So we have trains coming from the bottom here to the top, and they're just flying by. But if a train wanted to go to here, I'm waiting for a train to go that way, and I don't think I'm going to get one. Here's one. So this train is going to want to come and go in this direction, but it'll stop here. And we still have one route here that could possibly go. So anything entering here and exiting going up. Anything entering from the left-hand side and going down can go. Anything entering from the top and going to the bottom here can go. So we have effectively, again, we have routes opened up. But if we had a signal here again, so if we have a signal here like we did before, maybe you can predict what will happen. But if we have a signal here, this train, sorry, I didn't mean to hit my microphone. I don't know if you guys heard that. This train will now move into here and block everybody. So now we have only one route of traffic. One before we had, well, two routes. One before we had 3. Anyways, so I hope that made sense. So basically what I do here, let's just start these guys up so we don't have a crash. Start you and start you. And then once those guys start, we'll delete again this block signal. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so now we're in business again. So basically what I did was, for problematic T-junctions, using chain signals for traffic coming into the T-junction, and also chain signals for these 3 mid-signals in the T-junction. And also, yeah, so you see here that happened again. So if this wasn't here, this exit signal wasn't here, it would have, we would have been fine. I don't want to delete it now because now we're going to have a crash if I do. But anyway, so 3 chain signals in the middle and moving the exit signals so we have a buffer between the T signal or the T junction and the exit signal, so we can fit a train in there so it won't block up the rest of the traffic. Okay, so I hope that made sense, guys. I'm going to leave it there, and I hope you can use this. This is getting bad. Let's get I have to get rid of this chain or this block signal before we get any more bad traffic. If I can, there we go. And let's get rid of this one as well. Okay. again, so I hope that was useful, guys, and I hope you can use maybe this in your setups for problematic T-junctions. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to comment and tell me if I'm doing something wrong, I love it. That one person that told me sparked my investigating into trying to figure out how to make problematic T-junctions a little bit more efficient. And so yeah, so if you guys have any suggestions, go ahead and leave them down below. I'd love to hear them. Maybe you guys are doing it a different way or even a better way. I'd love to hear that, because I would definitely use that in my videos as well, because I want to do this so I have the most efficient track system ever. I have the best one I can have. Anyway, so subscribe if you want more videos like this, and I will see you guys next time. Bye for now.